Alright everyone, welcome back to Feda. Alright, we gotta fight a bunch of flare clones. Cool. Oh, these ones up here seem stronger. Alright, well. So, let's group up here. They're not moving. Alright, one of them's coming toward us. Oh, they got ranged attacks. Hopefully it's magic. It is. Okay, so this isn't going to do anything. Okay, you just kill them outright. Oh, they get good experience, too. Alright, well, my defense boys form a wall. Okay. I'm a decoy. Good job. Alright, I don't think I'm actually supposed to kill all these things. I think we just have to wait. So let's just waste time and let them come to me. Let's back him up. Stop! Okay. Building our money back up. 60 experience points. Oh, man. What the hell is this? How could you amateurs possibly break my spell? Call it our secret weapon, Miss Flare. I wish it hadn't come to this, but we must stop you. But if you would like to consider... Payback's a bitch, huh, witch freak? Now it's time to fight to the finish. Kill Flare. Yes, sir. Ma'am. Sir. I mean, may as well. Yep, let them go after Ein. Totally fine. Algor, that's new. I wonder if they invented the internet. Let's see. Oh, Shimems is now on a higher level than Richard. How'd that happen? Alright, you know what, Moranius? There you go. And these guys have range attacks. They're not strong though. Let him get one of these kills. Alright, Shim, you can pick up the pieces here. Get him up there. Throw a hammer at this thing. You know what? Yeah, we'll just, we'll use the super heal. Alright, flare is drawing closer, so let's take out this thing. can ignore the two mages and just focus on Flare now. Good luck, Flare. Didn't think that was gonna work. Yeah, I think she's gonna go down pretty easy. I don't think I want Shishi to get this kill. I want Richard to. Remember, you are not heroes. Let's scram out of here before Flare's chateau collapses right on top of our heads. Damn, she was a total bitch all the way to the end. I don't believe you are her favorite person either, Ein. Brian, you're the best friend I'll ever have, but whose side are you on? Damn it, Ein, I am on our side, but I was sort of hoping that Flare would offer to abandon the Empire, and she was kind of cute at that, even for an old broad. What a waste. Too bad she... Hey, it's not like that. I mean, better not be, because if I... Listen, all of you. The Commodores have become too corrupted by power. They will never cross over. If all of you don't shut up and get a move on, this castle will become our graveyard for real. Hey, leave it to me. Wow, Connolly, again? Another 60 experience, hell yeah. Now everyone is leveling up really fast. We defeated Flare, removing her from the pantheon of clueless Cobalt sycophants, erasing Flare's considerable magical talents from yet another neglected Cobalt arsenal, did not stir our adversary into any noticeable initiatives against the liberation movement, causing us to ponder what he might be thinking or planning at this juncture, and even more ominously, how far he was prepared to go in order to reverse the tide. Alright, we're almost there. This is the second to last chapter. Month of January, in year 4 of the new century, the Balformian Senate recognized the legitimacy of the Arcadian Liberation Army. But the Republic of Arcadia was granted autonomy, not the total independence the people craved. Consequently, Cobalt, the self-proclaimed Emperor of Scudelia, was ejected from the Senate. Balformia washed its hands of the Cobalt problem, leaving it to the disposition of Arcadia. Thus, in essence, the monster Balformia created was passed down to the victors. leaving everyone with the eerie feeling that we were right back where we started. With Cobalt declared an outlaw and the specter of a Balformian invasion obviated, the revolution was deemed a smashing success. The Arcadian army undertook the task of disarming remnants of the Balformian military, while a static officials implemented a new democratic, constitutional government. Amid the celebrations, we in Guerrilla Unit 3 knew that our work was far from finished. Cobalt remained at large and posed an even greater danger than before. Until the Executor was wrested from his control, Mildred's Guards would remain in grave peril. Tusk, how are your efforts with the legendary sword proceeding? I'm continuing to experiment with various techniques, General Cobalt. Unfortunately, I have not been able to muster all of the power that the sword possesses. This is because I've been unable to gain full control. Well, I'm pleased that you're making progress, but don't worry too much about controlling it. What matters is your ability to project its energy full force, and that day may be coming much sooner than you think. But General, such a test would be extremely dangerous if I haven't fully mastered the weapon yet. This would not only harm your own troops, it could even destroy nearby towns and villages. I don't see any problem with that. The main objective is to conduct a valid test. But, Tusk, listen to me carefully. As you know, the rebels are at our doorstep, plotting to march on Luxidol any moment. Not only that, Ondera and the Pope even hoodwinked the Senate into betraying me. But I'm not worried, and do you know why? I'll tell you why. It's because we have the ultimate weapon in our grasp. This sword is your ultimate weapon? Not just the sword alone. You, Tusk, are a big part of my overall plan. Tusk, you know about my dream to build a stable Scudelia. The Rebels' way promises only chaos. That's all I want, Scudelia. I have no designs on the mainland or anywhere else. Your role as a human is a very important part of my plan. Try to remember that, if you will. Yes, sir. Think about it, Tusk. What's a few sacrifices among troops, citizens, villages, or anything else? It's all for the greater good, because the rebels' plot will bring much greater devastation. So you see, testing the weapon will save many more lives in the long run. I'm counting on you, Tusk, to get the job done, so don't disappoint me. Yes, sir. I understand. Alright, sweet. More weapons. Why are you being threatening, dude? Relax. Okay, so what do we got? Shade Knuckle, Arbalest, Warhammer. Alright, the Shade Flare is new, and so is the Razor Whip. It blade resist. Brian can apparently use this. Is it a weapon? What is this? Take it. Yeah, sure. Alright, I don't... Shade Flare. You know what, keep the Chaos Edge. Sell the Thor Blade. He can get that blade resist also. You know what? He should. If this is some sort of, like, shield, I want it on the two of them, since, you know, they're the most important. Actually, you know what? I don't need that heat axe. Get rid of this. Alright, he's got the Phoenix. Okay. The Empire is still an evil superpower. Yeah, we know. Is there something I'm supposed to do here? The spirit of revolution seems to be sweeping the land. I can't believe we're free. Are you here to listen to Master Andera's speech? Maybe. I don't know. Very few Arcadians have seen the other side of the Magenta Wall. Only authorized personnel are allowed to pass to and from that area freely, what the Empire calls its demilitarized zone, as well as the capital complex beyond. The southern tip of Scudalia and its surrounding environs are still under Cobalt's control. This area is impenetrable, which means the Republic of Arcadia has reached its limits. I'm afraid we'll be forced to settle for a non-unified Scudalian peninsula. We'll see about that. Republic of Arcadia or Empire? I vote for whichever can bring us peace sooner. Are you originally from Spit? Huh? Why no, never even heard of it. Not every person in Spit was like Design. Remember the mayor and Duncan's pals? Yeah, you're right. Gosh, it seems like such a long time ago. Sure freaking does. Well, Granny, think about this when the kiddies drop over for hot cocoa and gingerbread. People who stand for nothing will fall for anything. Northeast Glory Road passes through the Magenta Wall and leads directly to Luxidol. Oh, Brian and Ein, come on in. I have good news. The Balformian Senate has officially recognized the Arcadian Liberation Army. Also, the mainland has granted full autonomy to the Scudalian Peninsula. Are you saying that the Republic of Arcadia does not really exist after all? It does by our own official decree, just not in the eyes of the Balformian Empire. We may be arguing that point later, but for now, the Empire's troops are leaving our soil. Then that means the war is over? Exactly. Finally, Arcadia's dreams have become reality. Hold on a second, old man. Why aren't we holding this conference in Luxidol? Because I haven't told you about one of the main provisions in the peace treaty yet. Cobalt and those soldiers who remain loyal to him, especially his Arcadian collaborators, will not be returning to the mainland. Therefore, Cobalt is now beyond the Empire's reach. And the Balformian military will not be taking action to expel him from the Arcadian Republic. With Cobalt remaining at large in Luxidol, how can you claim the war is over? Good point, Ein. Why is the mainland Senate failing to chastise Cobalt severely? He has committed countless atrocities against the Arcadian people. Let me answer that, Commander. Quite simply, it is because the Empire fears a legendary sword called the Executor. Since Cobalt obtained that sword, both Balformia and Arcadia have gathered the same intelligence. Cobalt fully intends to unleash the sword's horrifying power. Balformia has granted our freedom on the condition that we eliminate Cobalt. If the Empire were to attack Cobalt and fail, the Senate fears the worst retribution. Balformia believes Cobalt would turn the Executor on them and create a new Phantom Zone. If anyone goes after Cobalt, he may try to turn the whole world into one giant Phantom Zone. Has anyone considered that? Which is precisely why he must be stopped. Yes, and it's also the reason we are assigning Guerrilla Unit 3 its final mission. Right now, the Empire could overwhelm Arcadia with sheer numbers alone, but a show of force of that magnitude against Cobalt would only induce him to use the sword. In time, Arcadia may become strong enough to stand up against the Empire, but right now, the Empire needs us to eliminate what both sides consider a common enemy. The Balformian Senate is aware of your many successes and has no similar unit. Even if they did, would we want the Empire sending such troops into the Arcadian Republic? Everyone agrees that a small guerrilla band stands a chance of thwarting Cobalt's ambitions. He may not feel desperate if only a single Liberation Army unit approaches Luke's at all. One he believes either he or his buffer troops can defeat quite easily. Who else can we send? Look, you're our only hope if we are to destroy Cobalt and recover the Executor. If we gain possession of the sword, wouldn't the Empire worry about us just as much? Who would wield such a sword besides you, Brian? The Empire knows you deserted its ranks because you opposed wanton killing and genocide. Therefore, Balformia figures it can reason with us, but never with Cobalt. This is insane. One minute you say the war is over, that the Empire is in the process of walking away. Now you're telling us to dash into a madman's lair, someone even the Empire fears. At this point in time, all I can repeat is that you're Mildred Scars' only hope. Cool. Cool. You're truly our last hope for peace in the world. Please try to understand. Who else can we send? I realize politics don't interest you, but the Executor is something I know you understand. The future of the Arcadian Republic, if not the whole world, now rests in your hands. Alright, great. Oh, hi, you, took care of me at the Belclyde Hospital, didn't you? Yes, that's right, I'm Mom Elena. So how's your arm doing? It's fine, thanks to you. I appreciate all you did to help me recover. Hey, don't mention it. That's my job, you know. If you don't mind me asking, why are you here of all places? I was transferred to another hospital near the front lines. Most of our Arcadian army and civilian casualties are occurring around the Magenta Line. I really hope this war ends soon. I believe it may, now that we have Cobalt's goons hemmed in behind the demilitarized zone. Drop by and see me again before you leave town. I will, Mom Elena. One more thing, now that we live in a free country, people are allowed to have radios. Mine's in the corner across the room. Wow, I haven't seen a radio in a long time. Well, turn it on, Brian, so we can catch up on the latest news, weather, and sports. Greetings, listeners. Thank you for tuning into our program. I am Mimi, the twin sister of Nurse Mom Elena, who is serving our victorious armies in the field. This is our daily broadcast of Radio Free Arcadia to all of the liberated zones on the peninsula. Please stay tuned for the latest information on Feda and my new troop entertainment show. But first, in breaking news, 4 mysterious figures behind the scenes in the revolution have finally surfaced. After being forcibly ejected from the bar on Gilmore Island, these agents had plenty to say. Bongo claims he is undergoing preparations to expand his activities into new regions. Wild Bill, who is writing a secret classified history of the war, may publish an open version. Draken is preparing to change the codenames of operatives and spies who have served us well. And Task Force is putting together a government framework that will withstand all future challenges. And now, this special word from our sponsor. Delight your child with our new line of dolls, styled after Mimi and Mom Elena, now available, in stores and arcades everywhere. Signing off for now, with this final thought in mind. To all of our courageous fighting forces who must forge ahead and go in harm's way, I wish you the best of fortune eliminating Cobalt. I know the ending will thrill us all. So farewell for now, and may you return safely to your homes once your ordeal is concluded. Well, that was fun. Arcadia wouldn't be where it is without you, Brian. I want you to be more careful. Okay, yeah, I know. Alright, so can I leave now? Alright, so before we move out, let me camp for a second. New provisions sent by the Liberation Army have arrived. Please check the warehouse. So we got the Rear Valiant. Oh, Doomblade. This was it. Doomblade we're going to give to Ein, because he's the only one that can actually use this. Apparently it's his best weapon. What is Assault Zac? Is that something for... Is something for him? I guess we'll find out. I don't know what Rip Howling is. Sure, give it to him too. Revere Valiant. I don't know, give that to Brian. I don't even know what that is. Trident, Chrome Lance. Okay. I can't see what they're equipped with. Oh well, we'll find out in the next battle, I guess. I guess when you boil it all down, we're just warriors. Yep, that's who I am, I guess. Ever since I left my village. Just keep fighting, Ein. Yeah. Yeah, what in the hell are we waiting for? Kill the Pegasus soldiers and storm the Grand Cobalt Gate. Alright, so... just out of curiosity here, we got... Chaos Edge, Shade Flare, Doomblade. Okay. Oh, Rear Valiant is a sword that he can't use. Okay. And I want to check what he's got. The Assault Zac is for him. Sweet. Oh, it's got better range, too. And it's much stronger. Oh, he's going to be awesome. Alright, well, we're going to do this battle in the next episode. So if you guys like what you're seeing, like, comment, subscribe, tell your friends, and we'll have more Feda in the next one.